with Mariana, and we're going to try to make that happen for him. Hey, Evan, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Let's see if we can't get you reconnected with Mariana. You want to tell us what happened, beginning with how you two met and how that first date went?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm glad things are starting to get back to normal. It's been a long and lonely time for me during this lockdown. I was getting a little nervous for a while, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction, right?
Absolutely. Cautiously optimistic.
I was just glad to get back out there, meeting different women and getting my needs met, if you know what I mean.
Needs?
We get it.
Wait, what?
That's right. Conversation. Good conversation,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Meeting new
Stimulating
people.
conversation.
Oh.
Connecting. Yeah, that's the connecting, yeah.
There you go.
So I've been lucky enough. I've been out with a few different girls, and they've all been pretty cool. But this one Tinder date was off the hook. She's hot. She's fun and funny. It's like the best 3-hour date I've ever had in my life, I swear.
Wow, that's a hell of a compliment. In 3 hours, man, that's good.
I felt like a connection with this girl. I was talking about kind of things I usually don't talk about until after I slept with a girl and I know her better, you know?
So your guard was kind of down a little?
Yeah, I was like talking about my family and how effed up they are and other things from my past that are a little out of whack, things I've done, I wish I wouldn't, or whatever.
Right.
And she never flinched. She's just like taking it all in. She said she had some same stuff from her past and she could relate to a lot of stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I was like surprised myself how much I was comfortable with her, and it was going so well. I didn't make a move on her that night because I didn't want to screw things up,
Yeah, you want to preserve this. You want to do it right.
Yeah, exactly. And I figured, hey, it's going so good. I'll have time later to do that. And so at the end of the day, I hugged her goodbye. She gave me a big smile when I told her I'd call her later.
That's good.
Yes.
Smile is good.
Yeah.
Now she's like not answering or responding to any of my texts. So I have no idea what's up.
Okay. I don't really have any follow-up questions. I thought that was pretty complete.
Yeah, nice description of the date.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. You guys have any questions?
I really don't.
Okay. Sounds like a great date. I don't know what's going on. I hope she's just
Did
busy.
I make a mistake? Should I have made a move or something? Is that
No, I don't think so. I mean, this has come up before where someone has mistakenly taken the respect angle as sort of a rejection, but I don't feel like that's the case here. I would have followed up with a question, but you said she smiled after you said you'd be calling her again. So I don't know. I mean, they can be taken a million different ways, but at this point,
She hugged me back. Big hug.
all good signs.
Yeah.
So why don't we do this? We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll call Mariana, see what she thought of Evan and her date with him coming up next. Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. All right, Evan is very happy to be getting back out there. He's been dating and connecting with different people because that's what you do when you date. You date different people. You find one that you really connect with and see where it goes from there. Evan thinks there might be something with Mariana, a Tinder date that turned into a 3-hour date.
That's a pretty good date.
Yeah.
That is a long time to spend with somebody.
She is drop dead beautiful. She was so cool and laid back and funny that he just felt very comfortable around her and started telling her all these personal things. And
I'm wondering what he revealed.
Good question, and this may come up. Is this something you want to talk about now, Evan, or do you want me to finish the recap first? You may not want to share that with our audience.
I didn't bring up anything too horrible. I mean, like I said, she seemed to be identifying and saying, yeah, I got stuff like that in my life, too.
Okay.
I mean, there was nothing crazy. I mean, just youthful, stuff.
But that's cool that you felt comfortable enough that you could share those things with her and that you trusted her with those things and you didn't feel judged, and maybe there were some things that she could identify with as well. So that had to have been very comforting and reassuring. And because of that, you didn't want to screw things up. This is someone you could potentially see a future with. So instead of sleeping with her that night, he decided, hey, let's do this right. Gave her a hug. She embraced back. There's a smile. Let's get together again.
Yeah.
She seemed up for it, but then never heard from her again. So here we are.
I'm hoping you can help me find out what's going on.
We're going to do our best, my friend. Calling her right now. Let's see.
Hello.
Is this Mariana?
Who's this?
It's Jeff and Jen and Fritch and Tim and everybody here at Q102. We got you on speakerphone. How you doing this morning?
No, it's not. Get out of here.
Say hi, guys.
Good
morning.
Hi.
This is not a joke, right?
This is not a joke.
Not today.
Will you come on the radio with us?
Oh, my, yes.
Cool. That didn't take long. She's in.
Oh, my God. I love you guys.
Well, we love you. Thank you for being part of the Q family. We just wanted to reach out because a fan of yours called us and had these lovely things to say about you, and we just wanted to speak to you in person.
Oh, I know what this is. Is it my turn for a second date update?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to spin it.
Oh, my God.
We'd love to hear your side of the story if you're willing to share.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, for real?
Let's do it.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you're down because he sounds like a very nice guy. And one of the compliments that he gave you, in addition to the fact that he just thought you were beautiful and fun and funny, and when he kind of like went there with you, kind of shared some personal stuff and how messed up his family is, this, that, and the other thing, that you seemed like you could relate. You were very non-judgmental. He felt a connection with you beyond the physical attraction. And I think, sees maybe some long-term potential, but is confused as to why you've not been returning his call. So I don't know what's been going on. Have you been busy? Is there someone else? Like what's happening?
What's the story here?
All right. I totally don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. He was such a nice guy, really sweet. And I loved how open and honest he was with me about so many things. I mean, we had a long date. And I just don't think we're a very good fit at all.
Why do you say that?
I'm afraid he's just a little short on common sense.
Now,
Okay.
in some circles, that can make things a lot of fun.
Well, let me go on, and then you'll reassess.
Okay.
So I guess rightfully so. He was really freaking out about the COVID there for a while. And he told me he wasn't really worried about it anymore because he drank some bleach to stay safe.
No.
Yes. Just a little bit, he said.
For real?
In his Coke. Yeah, in his soda, in his Coca-Cola.
Oh, gosh.
But from everything he read, he felt that it was just enough to keep the virus away.
Oh, dear.
And I tried not to look too shocked because, when someone's being honest with you, you don't want to get all judgy on them. At least I don't. But I did ask him how many times he did it, and he said it was just the one time. And, if there was a huge spike in this coronavirus, he said he'd do it again. And I just can't. I just can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
I told him that, maybe he should consider talking. I shouldn't even be laughing. This is serious. But
Right.
I told him that maybe he should consider talking to a doctor before doing that again. And he said that he doesn't trust doctors. So there's that.
So bleach it is.
Yeah. So I couldn't help but think, what kind of ideas would he come up with if we had future children together, like if they were to get sick?
Well, you are really thinking ahead.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, well, I know.
As a woman and a future mother, believe me, you really want to seriously consider who the father of your children is going to be.
I understand. Brother.
It was just a little bit. I mean, I don't even really, I can't believe he's reacting like that. I don't see what the big deal is.
I mean, did you get sick at all from that?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I was curious. How
That
did
had
that
to
stand
wreck
for?
your
No, I didn't get
stomach
sick.
and just...
I didn't get sick. Our president, okay, he said it works. He knows what he's talking about. He
Come
hasn't
on.
gotten sick.
I'm so concerned that people are hearing this right now and think that's even worth trying.
I'm reading
Even
the
a
back
little
of a
bit.
bleach bottle right now, and it says, "Do not drink. If you get in your eyes, rinse thoroughly. Call poison control."
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Tim.
That's a sign.
I mean, it's flipping bleach, dude.
I mixed it. I didn't drink a lot. It's safe, okay?
I don't know.
No.
it's not.
Don't even
Yeah.
say that, dude. I got to end this call, man. You're giving some bad information out there.
The president said it works. We're talking about Trump knows what he's
I
talking
don't
about.
think.
I don't remember him
that's,
saying
no,
that.
I don't think that's what he was saying at all. I don't think he
Well, I haven't
ever
gotten
encouraged
sick.
anybody
I never said it
to
worked.
drink bleach.
I haven't gotten sick, so.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Please don't do that again. Please find a doctor you do trust and ask them about that.
Yeah.
Do a little more research. Trust us. We love you. Don't drink bleach.
Yeah, we don't want to see anything happen to you.
So you guys, no second date for me, just in case you're wondering.
Oh, well, thank you for
We're
the
clear.
clarification.
I know. See, this is what happens, though. I mean, people they'll listen to 2 seconds of a story
Yeah,
or
a little sound bite
a
or
sound
something.
bite, and make up their own story in their head, and it's not real.
Right. So, Evan, I want you to promise us you will never drink bleach again in any amount, no matter how small.
Please.
Want to hear a joke?
If you want to hear a joke, I got a nice clean one.
Take my wife, please.
That's a funny joke.
My joke wasn't funny.
You are hilarious today.
What's the occasion?
It's International Joke Day.
Waka waka. Who wants to hear a joke?
I've invented a science joke. Would you like to hear it?
Happy International Joke Day.
Want to hear a knock-knock joke?
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Showtime. Yeah. So if you leave the steaks on the grill too long this weekend, don't worry. You might not get many complaints because I'm told, according to Fox News, the most popular way to cook a steak in 2020 is well done.
I like medium well. I don't like it too hard and crusty on the outside. But I can't take that pinkness. The pinkness, the blood, the ugh.
Oh, you would hate the way I eat it
No,
then.
I've seen the way you eat it, and I don't know how you do it. I mean, you're drinking blood.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Ugh.
So I love it. Seared on the outside. Really seared. Like, I want to see some grill marks, man. I want to smell that burning fat, and I want it nice and red and juicy on the inside.
I do medium plus, which is somewhere between medium and medium well, somewhere in the middle there. I like the crust on the outside, though.
I'll do rare plus. I'll do medium rare even. That's as well done as I like it. But, yeah, 21% of Americans prefer their steak well done. Medium well is next with 20% of the vote, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Then medium at 16%. Some other quick stats we came across in the survey. 3 out of 10 people are planning to attend a cookout this weekend. Yeah, I guess if you're outside and you keep your distance.
Why not? Are you guys cooking out? You doing
We're definitely cooking
festivities?
Yeah, I don't know about festivities, but, weather permitting, we'll open up those windows, sit outside as much as possible, put the umbrella up.
It's supposed to be really hot this weekend.
Oh. Well, let's play that by ear.
I cooked up some steaks for my parents last weekend who were in town, and they were some of the best I have ever done. Even my mom the next morning was like, that meal was incredible. I'm
Really?
like,
Nice.
oh, it was just a baked potato. That really wasn't anything. But the steak, I think the secret to getting that crust on it in my steak cooking experimentation,
Okay.
salt, pepper, and celery salt.
Salt, pepper, and celery salt.
And a significant amount. Like my mom was rolling her eyes like, do you really need that much? I'm like, yeah, we do. And then I let them sit out for an hour.
Okay.
Then I cook them. Like really, really hot, so you get the
Yeah.
when you put them on.
Because it caramelizes.
Mm-hmm.
The heat caramelizes that salt.
Yeah.
Ooh, creating that nice crisp crust on the outside.
But it was for my mom's birthday and for my Father's Day thing. So
Combination.
I got some good cuts, too.
So what do you do? Because what I'll do is I'll take, depending on the thickness, because I like the thicker the cut. So I'll drop it on there like at the highest heat possible for 5 minutes. Sear that outside, flip it another 5 minutes, and then I turn everything down to like medium and I do indirect for like another 5
That's right about
minutes.
what I do.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right about what I did. I do 6 and 6 and then just kind of play it by ear. See how it goes.
See, you know what you're doing.
I'll try. This weekend, though, Molly Watson having a little birthday get-together on a houseboat.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
So we're going to try to socially distance on the lake.
Good luck.
Well, you and your steak and baked potato, that is everyone's favorite side, according to Americans on the Fox News channel. They report that their favorite dish.
And we decided. We love it.
Yep. Yep. We report, you decide. America has spoken. Our favorite side when we're eating a steak is a baked potato. And 43% of us think plain old salt and pepper are the best seasonings for steak. But now that we've had this discussion about celery salt, that might change everything. Turn that on its head. 44% also like to use some kind of marinade. What is our favorite cut of steak? The T-bone is our favorite cut. Followed by the T-bone, yeah.
What about the filet?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's on the top 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's number 5 on the list. It's T-bone at number 1, followed by porterhouse, ribeye, and filet. Filet is actually number 4.
People like the bone in because it gives you a little more flavor sometimes.
It's just more work for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I like the porterhouse. So for me, I would say the filet is probably my favorite because it's tender and it's lean. And my number 2 would be the New York strip. And 57% of us think steak tastes better on a grill than in a pan or in a smoker. How does Ruth's Chris make it? Do they pan make? Do they pan sear those?
I've only been there one time.
It comes out in like a thing of butter. Like those plates come out really hot and it's sizzling still when it comes to your table. And 60% of us feel pretty confident in our ability to cook a good steak. I mean, if there was one thing, Jen, I know you don't like to cook. That's not really it's not really in your skill set.
I tend to fail miserably.
But is there one thing,
attempt.
like for instance, okay, here's a skill that I wish I had. I wish I could play the piano. I've taken lessons. I've tried. For whatever reason, I cannot read music. I can sort of play basic chords and simple melodies by ear, but I wish I could really play the piano.
Yeah.
So when it comes to cooking, is there something that you wish you knew how to make where you could just whip it up on demand? You love it so much.
No, because I hate the whole process. There is nothing that I enjoy about shopping for all of the items that you need to make something, going through all of the prep work, then actually putting it all together and then, cooking it. There's not one piece of that I find enjoyable.
Well,
I mean, when we did my kitchen at the new house, it is more decorative than it is functional.
Right.
I still have not turned my stove on once.
And you have a gourmet kitchen.
And I've lived there for 3 months.
Yeah.
I would not say it's a gourmet kitchen. I've got a very basic stove.
Really?
Because
Are you being modest or are you really?
No, I didn't get anything fancy in there at all.
I thought it was very nice.
It's pretty. It's decorative.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful kitchen.
Right.
But it's yeah.
No, you know what?
Functionality, different story.
You and I are alike in that we neither of us like to do the work. I don't enjoy cooking. I can. The difference is I can cook. Like I can follow a recipe if I have to. I just don't want to.
Right.
I don't like to.
Yeah.
Like I can make. You could probably make a mean macaroni and cheese.
I mean, there was a day I used to be able to make lasagna, and it was pretty good. It was my mother's lasagna, and I used to make that all the time, and it was pretty good.
My sister makes a good lasagna.
But even that,
I like cooking, but to me, it's a way to turn off.
It's a numbing
therapy for you.
It turns off all the other crap going on in my world.
Well, see, that's dishwashing for me. So that would work out. You could do the cooking. I would do the dishwashing.
Fair.
Very therapeutic. It's very robotic. I don't have to think.
Yeah. I may get into, seriously, the whole gardening thing. Like
I'm on video of that.
I am hitting Burns Garden Center, and I am going to turn my little covered porch into a Zen garden. I have a Buddha fountain there that was gifted to me by the Sterling Seraph where I get all of my crystals. Okay. This beautiful little Buddha fountain that I just love the sound of that trickling water. And I'm going to go to Burns and I'm going to get a ton of plants and I'm going to do my best to keep them all alive. That might be my most domestic.
You doing annuals or perennials?
That's a very complicated question.
Sure is.
These are all going to be just potted plants.
Okay, so probably annuals.
Probably. We're going to just see about that. But
Marigolds.
You know what? You know what Jacob did yesterday? I'm telling you, this kid is just off the charts doing cool stuff. I showed him how to pull weeds yesterday. And he pulled all the weeds around my parents' house and my house on his own.
Try it Tuesday.
Loved every minute of it.
Try it Tuesday. You're keeping that up, aren't you?
I am. And I'm like, I think because he was all about it. I'm like, hey, dude, you see all those weeds over at Grandma's house? You want to learn how to get rid of those? It'd be nice because they're coming, you know, they get here today. And I've got video of this kid pulling weeds. It's amazing. I think he's going to start his own business in the hood.
It's a path to order. Getting rid of the weeds.
Get those out of there.
Feels good.
And he was getting the little teeny tiny ones. He was getting in there, even pulling those out.
Makes you crazy. You skip one, you see that, you can see it from a mile away.
Yep. I think the name of his business, because I think I talked to him about it, because one of the neighbors popped their head out and said, hey, is this something you're going to, are you for hire? And so I talked to him about it. And I think the greatest name, maybe, I'm tossing it around, Jacob's Got Weeds. And maybe spell weeds with a Z at the end. He's got weeds.
That's a great idea. He could be
a front
neighborhood resident landscaping guy.
He could. He could. Wouldn't that be fun?
I'd pay money for that.
Yeah, same.
I have no idea what would you charge to pull weeds? Is that an hourly fee or is that a project?
Yeah,
per project.
Could be. Tim's been to my old place, and that I've got like I had a landscaping bed and a very small patch of grass on the side of my townhouse because I had an end unit. And the young guy that, Foster, he does your place too.
Yep.
Yeah. He charged me $25 to mow it. And then like if he pulled weeds or whatever, I think he charged like an extra $10, which to me seemed kind of low, but yeah, he might
$10.
Yeah.
He's meticulous. Detail oriented.
Yeah, I don't know what the going rate is, but
I'm very tickled with himself.
Good.
It's a feeling of accomplishment.
Oh, he gets very proud of himself.
Weeds come in fast, man.
What's the name of the company?
Jacob's Got Weeds.
Yep. Not to be confused with what his mother's business was in the 90s.
Oh, I wish.
8:30. Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. So we were wondering, we're going to open up the phones, and we have this posted on our Q102 Jeff and Jen Facebook page. What are you cooking this weekend that's really awesome? Because it's going to be different this 4th of July weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you got going on, if you're grilling, if you're going to be hanging outside, if you're bringing a dish to someone else's house. What are you cooking this weekend? Justin, what are you cooking this weekend that's really awesome?
Me and my wife were just talking about it, actually. I'm going to make some on the grill. It's been a while, so overdue.
Making what?
Some salmon.
Oh, salmon. Are you using a cedar plank?
I usually stick to the grill, so I don't plank on the grill.
Okay.
Generally, but yeah, just something that we try to do regularly because we're both big fans of salmon. So
I love it. I just had salmon last night. It wasn't on the grill, but it was good.
Oh my goodness! All right, guys, thank you.
All right, brother, take it easy.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks.
Sue.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So, what are you cooking this weekend that's going to be awesome?
Well, I make the same thing as far as a dessert every year. Been doing it for over 20 years now, and it's called a 20-pound cake.
Ooh, I've heard of 20-pound cakes.
We're in.
Yeah, it is the best cake. I've been making it since my girls were little, and we can't go a year without it.
Real quick, I've only got about 30 seconds, but what's in the 21-pound cake?
It is a sheet cake, a yellow cake, and it's got a pudding, cream cheese mixture in the middle, and then topped with whipped cream, and then your fruit of desire. But
I love it.
4th of July, I do red, white, and blue, so I do strawberries, blueberries, and then the Cool Whip is white.
I've had it. It's amazing.
Love it, Sue. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Love you, too. 8:36.